Hey, what's up guys, it is Card Shuffler 99 here, and today we're going to be showing you guys a really cool little card trick. I hope you guys enjoy this one. If you do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Now guys, our 150,000 subs giveaway is going to be ending very soon. Make sure you guys get your entries in. All you have to do enter is like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment something in the comment section below, and make sure you turn on your post notifications. We do have all those instructions down in the description to check that out. Now what we're giving away, 12 Monarch decks of cards, $150 worth of Amazon gift cards, and a signed deck of cards for both of us here at Card Shuffler 99, and it will be a deck of your choice. Don't forget, we want to give a special thanks to Amazon. Thanks to Amazon, we have our very own affiliate link down in the description. If you guys want to purchase anything through Amazon, whether it's like a deck of cards, anything like that, we do have a whole list of product recommendations on our site. Just go check it out down in the description. If you guys want to sign up for Twitch Prime, Amazon Music, anything like that, use our affiliate link. Anyway, guys, let's get straight into the card trick.
All right, so Adam, we're going to start off this trick. I'm going to ask you to select any card you would like. Doesn't matter what card. Show the camera, make sure they can see it. The 4 clubs. It doesn't matter if I see it. We're going to place it somewhere into the middle of the deck. Now, Adam, here's what we're going to do. In the blue deck over here, I actually happen to have a prediction. We're going to check out this prediction in just a little bit. So let's go ahead, check this prediction out. We're gonna look at it in about, I would say, a minute. But before that, I'm going to ask you, Adam, I want you to try and find your card in this deck. Let me know if you do. I want you to try and find it. I believe it was the 4 clubs.
Yes, sir.
You see it?
I don't.
You don't see it. Well, Adam, I actually told you I had a prediction, all right, in this deck. Now, if I flip the cards over, and we're going to spread it out here, you'll see there's actually one face down red card. I'm not even going to touch it, Adam. Show the camera. That is your card, the 4 of clubs. That is the trick, guys. Let's learn how to do this really cool no setup trick. So there actually is no setup to this. All you're going to need is one deck that has a card box, and then just another random deck, different colors. They do have to be different colors and the same size deck, because I know there's some different size cards. You want them to be the same size, so these are clearly the same sized cards. So to make sure this trick will work. So you're going to start off this trick by taking one of the decks, whichever deck has the card box. Once again, no setup. Just place it in the box and just close it. You can have a spectator hold on to it, or you can just place it down on the table. That's what I would recommend. And then the other deck can be shuffled. So, yeah, so you can start off the trick having the deck shuffled any way the spectator would like. Yeah, so once the deck is shuffled, you always want to make sure your spectator is satisfied. So once they are satisfied with you shuffling the cards, what you're going to do from here is you're going to ask them to select a card. It doesn't matter how this is done. Just spread through the deck and have them select a card. So it is at random. You're not forcing a card here. So let's say they select the Queen of Diamonds, right? So you're going to start off this trick by taking their selection, whatever card they selected, and you need to find a way to control it to the bottom of this deck. Now, I'm going to show you guys the way I did it in the performance. I used a side angle jog. Another way you can do this is you can cut the deck, do a double undercut, anything along those lines. So a double undercut would be this. I'm going to show you guys how you can do that. So let's say you want to do the double undercut, or you just want to cut the cards. You're going to place the card in the back, and when you push the card in, you're going to push down on the card. Now this is just one way. I'm going to show you guys actually 3 ways how to do it. So from here, you guys can do double undercuts. So take around half the cards from the bottom, bring it to the top, and then take the rest of the cards from the bottom and bring that to the top. And this will control the card to the top of the deck. Now, you could do that, or if you don't want to do that, maybe you want to cut the cards instead. That still works. Just hold your break above their card. Just push down on it, and you can start cutting the cards, right? The last cut on their card. That'll control it to the top. Once you have it to the top, you can control it to the bottom a few simple ways. One way would just be an overhand shuffle. Just peel off the top card and throw some more cards down, and that would control it to the bottom. Or if you want to control it back to the top for some reason, it's just peeling off that top card first and then taking the rest of the cards off like that. So once you have it to the bottom, those are 2 ways you can do it. An even simpler way, if you really want to make this short, is when you do this, you place it somewhere into the deck. You push up on the card. So you push up, so now it's on the... So now your break's above there or below their card, if you want to say that. You take half the cards, bring it to the top, take of the rest of the cards, bring it to the top, and now we'll control the card straight to the bottom. So once again, if you want to control it straight to the bottom, least amount of cuts, right? You place it somewhere to the middle, push straight up on the card, take around half the cards, take the second half, and now we'll control it straight to the bottom. Now, if you guys want to do this the way I did in the performance, I use the side angle jog. So what that looks like, place the card somewhere in the middle. You're going to hold the deck at the top between your middle finger and your thumb, and you're going to push straight down to whichever side your thumb's on. Now, I'm a lefty, so I'm going to do this the opposite. So the righties would be pushing down on this side. If you're holding the deck like this, you'd be pushing down like that. But since I'm a lefty, I'm going to do the reverse way. Just push down on the corner closer to your thumb side. And what that's going to do, this is exposed view, puts the card in the deck on an angle. So what this does is it allows you to grab this card and you're going to control it to the bottom of the deck. So how we're going to do this, start out, right, you're going to push the card straight down on an angle. Now, use the other fingers, your index finger, your ring finger, and your thumb, or not your thumb, just your pinky, and you're going to block the angle of this card. So from this angle, you can't see anything, but in reality, you'd be able to see that if my fingers were spread open like that. So you want to make sure your fingers are pretty closed, and you're doing this at the right angle. So I turn a little bit to my left. You might want to turn to a little right if you're righty. And you're going to pull with using these three fingers. You're going to pull this card out back and under. Now, that's a little exaggerated, but you guys get the point here. So you're pushing the card on an angle. You're grabbing the card with these three fingers. And make sure when you're doing this, you're not pulling down, because if you pull down, it's going to make a lot of noise. So you don't want that to happen. So make sure you're pulling parallel out. Once the card has cleared the deck, you bring it back to the bottom. So one more time through this. Here, you're going to push straight down, put the card on an angle with these three fingers. You're grabbing this card. Now, this is exposed, so I'm at this angle, and I'm blocking with my fingers out here. You're pulling directly out. Once it's cleared the deck, you're going to bring it to the bottom, square it up like that. And that controls their selection to the bottom of the deck. So from here, you need to get a break. You can do a pinky pull down if you know how to do that. If you can't, simply just riffle down with your thumb, and then just get a break above their card. And then from here, you're going to say I have a prediction in this blue deck, or in whatever other deck you have. And once you have your break here, you're going to be doing a very interesting move where you're going to transfer this card to the bottom of this deck box over here. So what you're going to do is you're going to do a fluent motion here. You're going to bring these together, the deck on the bottom. You're going to say, I have a prediction in this deck over here. And you're bringing this card, or this box, below the deck, and you're stealing this card off. And you're going to put it on the bottom of the deck. Then you're going to do a wrist kill. And you've stolen off their selection from this deck. So we're going to go through that one more time here. So you're here, all right? What you're doing is when you bring the prediction box to the bottom of the deck, I like to use this part of my hand right here and my pinky to help secure the card. So I grab part of the card with my pinky, and I use the thumb to help make sure it's square with the rest of the deck, or the deck box if you want to say. And then I've successfully stolen their card off the deck. So one more time, you're here. I like to use my pinky to grab this card, and also the side of my thumb. And I'm going to do a wrist kill so they don't see anything. So you're bringing your hands together, doing a wrist kill so they don't see that you stole off the card. Place this down. From here, you're going to open the deck box, all right? And you're holding this card here with your fingers here. Make sure it's squared up with the deck. And when you take the cards out, start by taking out one card a little exaggerated. Then you're going to start taking out the rest of the cards, and you're just going to steal this card off with the rest. So it's going to come out like a mess, but you want it to be messy. This way, none of the cards flash because you're stealing off this card. So when you're pulling out the deck, everything's coming out. You want it to be really messy, so that way you can hide this card at the bottom. From here, you're going to square the cards up, give the deck a quick cut, and say, I have a prediction here. Now, from here, it doesn't matter if there's any leftover cards in here. That's going to happen, but as long as you get that card stolen off, you did your job. Get rid of the box if you want. From here, you're going to ask them, hey, do you see your card? They're going to go through, and they're not going to see their card because you took it out of the deck, right? You already took their card out of the deck. You can give this to them. They can look through it. They're never going to find it because you stole it off the deck, and it's in here. You can say, I have a prediction in here, and it just happens to be your selection from this deck, the Queen of Diamonds. So, that is the trick, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and this is Card Shuffler 99. Peace out.